For 15 years they asked me how I felt. When I was 5 I was terrified. That was how I felt, like I was supposed to know. How I felt myself, I feared the sight of the stranger. This is how it went. When my dad died, I got a social worker. Duties of the school runs permissions from my teacher to take me out of class, and she asked me to draw a load of pictures. Don't get me wrong, I hid away thinking I wouldn't have to sit with her. Fast forward to 11, hella depressed, wondering why he wasn't home. I was praised, suppressed, I was different from the rest. I felt this life was a test, and that's when the attacks came. Life was stabbing at my chest. 14 and then decided it was time to cut it out, and the devil on my shoulder said that he would help me out. I scratched along my arms, but anxiety meant I had no nails, so I took a razor blade and I took the blades out, pressed it against my arm. Having second doubts, the demons had my back, slit it against my arm and let it out. 15 years old, the self-harm was immune, but the pain was still there. I felt that I'd been used, that the demons wanted blood, but they replaced it with pain. What's the point in life if you put that in insane? I tried to kill myself, but my first attempt was lame. Come on, you can do it, they said, then my mind just caved. 16 years old, got switched again to more therapists, but they don't really care. The job's to help us kids. I say this because I got offered minimum help. One hour every week, a list of coping skills. What's that to sell? I told them I'm hearing voices and I saw the shadow, and if you've ever done that, they look at you like you are frazzled and start to question you to make the situation baffled. Trying to throw you off your words so their assumptions are settled. Reached 18, got referred to adult service. Stuck on medication, an excuse to blur this. Like a pill every morning will help to service. Driven in my bloodstream, but my mind's in full service. Constantly intoxicated with pollution on myself and everybody's words, jeopardizing what was coming next. I lost my temper in front of a psychiatrist and psychologist and stabbed the guitar instead of stabbing myself. When she told the other one about my third attempt, eventually I told about the final one with pains in my chest. Showed her my arms and legs, disappointment in her face. She was sick with herself and I was sick with myself. I let her down. I let myself down. Still the reason for my purpose had yet to be found. Most sessions I would sit there and I wouldn't make a sound, swinging my legs on the chair hoping it'd open the ground. Discharged myself from service because they're wasting their time. It was supposed to make it better, but I still question my life. I rang up Richard and I told him that I'm feeling just fine, but I knew the consequences, put myself on the line. I'm 20 years old now and I still get bad days. I want this song to show the suffering that there's always ways to cope with the thoughts of early graves. Just look at my face, everything gets better. Suicide ain't the place. Bad days are what make us crazy inside. It just means that you're battling with your own mind. Don't sacrifice what you have, use perception beside. And when you're feeling weak, I'll give you my strength for your fight. Just hold on a little longer, don't let go on my hand. I've seen the devil and he told me that I do not have plans. I still fight him every day. If you win me, show hands. Depression goes unnoticed, but I do understand. We are one, so please stay strong. This is for the suffering survivor song. Put the blade down, stop hurting yourself. I love you with every piece of me. I'll show you how to love yourself. Wolfgang, we are one, so please stay strong. This is for the suffering survivor song. Put the blade down, stop hurting yourself. I know you're suffering in silence and I'm here to help. Wolfgang, we are one, so please stay strong. This is for the suffering survivor song. Put the blade down, stop hurting yourself. We are one, peace and love, you know I'm here to help.